Hello, hello, hello. Hello, guys. How are you? I'm fine. Well, okay. Let's just analyze some interesting setups that we may have here. And this is probably one of the worst months I have ever seen on Forex business. No good setups, very opposite situations. Everything have been very complicated. Since I think that speech of Jerome Powell have been just let the markets very anxious about something that could have happening. So we don't know exactly what is going on, but the volatility and the volume are very low, very, very low. And we're probably going to face some volatility this week because we can have NFP. So markets maybe will be flat to Monday, from Monday to Wednesday or Thursday. And Friday, maybe we're going to have some flat situations, waiting and expecting the NFP. So, okay, let's see, let's analyze. I think everybody's just sleeping right now. We are waiting for people to come. Look at that. We have a very strong movement from Friday, last Friday, but it was a counter trend. We do not advise you to trade counter trends. It's not just that advisable because it can be very dangerous in some time, right? AUD Chief, the same situation. The thing is, AUD Chief was on a downtrend, so it could have been a good opportunity around here, right? And it have been a nice setup. Look at that. A not perfect, but it's a triple cross strategy allows that kind of cross, okay? Then we just need to analyze ADX that was pointing up, and it could have been around 80 pips. It wasn't that bad, but I understand that it's a difficult setup for you to follow at this situation, okay? AUD Chief was not a pair regarding to the New York session, the London New York session, and could have been difficult, right? I think that this kind of setup right here, look at that. It's not a advisable setup because the ADX is almost flat, right? When you have the crossover here, ADX was barely pointing up, okay? It was almost flat. We need an ADX pointing up. That's precisely what we need. We should not have an ADX on flat position, okay? That's why I think that it wasn't a good opportunity for you to jump in, okay? Forex friend is here with us. Hello, Forex friends, how are you? Very nice to have you here. If you have any questions, if you want to send messages, please feel free to do so. There's Forex friends around here. Very nice tie, very nice glass. Okay, so that's the thing about AUD Chief, right? You have a triple cross, but the AX was almost flat, which means that it wasn't. Oh my God, just let me put this over here. Okay. All right. Which means that it wasn't the perfect situation, was not the best opportunity, but it's an opportunity that you maybe want to follow. But I strongly advise you against it, because ADX, it's the key that shows you if you're able, or if you are not able to jump into the trade, right? Right now we have a strong movement to the upside. Look at that. Something is happening on AUD. AUD JPY, the same thing here, the same thing. That's a good opportunity over here. Oh my God, I missed this. I missed it. I can't believe it. I miss it. This is a perfect opportunity. I miss it, guys. I'm sorry. I should have sent you a signal, but I was just driving. I wasn't able to perform any signals the past minutes. But look, we have a cross here. We have a ADX pointing up, right? So from here to here, I'll show you from here. Look at that here. It's a perfect situation. Okay, ready? 15 pips, 16 pips. Good situation, good opportunity. Right in front of you, almost live. Almost live. I truly understand that this kind of movements, it depends on many situations, but if you just keep your eyes focused, if you just keep yourself in a confident mood, you can maybe spot those opportunities here and then, because they happen all the time, right? Forex friends, I look fresh and relaxed. Well, I'm very tired. I am fresh, of course, because I wake up very early here in Brazil, of course, to watch the markets, to see the opening of London, especially. And I have driven my son to um, to school. So right now I'm just relaxing, trying to understand things here. But I really did a good night of sleep time on bed today, right? So are you following me here? Right? Why this is an opportunity, good opportunity, because we have a green background. We have an ADX really pointing up, right? Look at that. It was a pointing up ADX, okay? And an interesting situation where you can place your trade, okay? Cat Chief, look, Cat Chief, the same thing here. You could have placed a trade around here, okay? And the ADX was not that perfect. It was not that good, okay? You could have probably collected some pips over here, around here, okay? And you could have collected almost 17 pips, right? As soon as you can, you should move your stop loss to your entry, right? That's what I call a good, interesting, safe position where you can just drive your drive your stop loss to your entry, where you can just save your trade, just put that on a condition where you can actually make good and safe trades. Sorry, my phone was ringing here. Okay. When you reach 15 to 20 pips, right, you can just place your stop loss to your entry and save your trade, right? If it retrace on you, we'll touch your stop loss, and that's okay. There is a problem. Okay. CAD JPY. Again, it was a good opportunity over here. Well, maybe yes, but I don't think that it's a nice setup, because look, when we have the triple cross around here, we have ADX pointing up, but your background wasn't perfect, right? What we have is a green area on the 4 hour, which is good, okay? And it's raising. What I don't like is the 4 hour going down, okay? When we have a 4 hour going up or changing colors, that's where I advise you against it, okay? Chief JPY, it's on a buy trend. We have last Friday a good opportunity here, okay? You almost reach, let me see. Yeah, it reached almost 80 pips. It's a good entry. Now we are waiting if we could have another opportunity to the upside, right? Or if it's going to reverse. I really don't think it's going to reverse right now. Euro AUD. Look, the same thing here. The same thing that I have told you before. We have a changing colors on the 4 hour, okay? The 4 hour are changing colors, going from a pinkish 4 hour to a green 4 hour, and it's raising. It's a more aggressive trade, but you can jump in, okay? Right now we are probably have a bouncing back where you just should wait for it, okay? EuroCAD, same situation. We have a 4 hour going up, okay? Look where we have just a pullback from here, right? Look, ADX pointing up, strongly up, but the 4 hour was a green background going up. So you should not place trades to the sell side on this situation, okay? Euro Chief, the same thing here. Where here it's different because the 4 hour is going up. It's changed, has changed from the pinkish to a green background, right? Okay. Forex friend is asking, Rafa, please, can you please go over the exit signal because I really often have doubt about exits. Right. Well, the exit is, let me show you here. Okay, that's the question from Forex friends. Well, my friend, the exit is very simple to understand, right? Let me find a good setup over here. We have this beautiful Euro JPY, okay? Your exit, let me take this signal here. Yeah, here. The system has some particularities that you may follow or not, but I strongly advise you to follow that. The first thing is just place trades where we have all the signals, all the situations matches, right? Which is a strong triple cross on the moving averages, a ADX pointing up, not flattening or too slow. Wait for that. Wait for the ADX pointing up. And then we have green candles if it is a buy trend, or red candles if it is a sell trend, right? When you exit the trade, what you have to do is just do the opposite, right? So you should exit the trade where we have the ADX pointing down, where we have a triple cross that have already touched the moving average, the flattened moving average, right? If it is a buy trend, in this case, for instance, it's going to be a green moving average. And we have the first candle, the first colored candle of the opposite situation. So we should have take your entry on this point, at this point, and you should have exited your trade at this point, at this level. So when you have the opposite situations, the opposite conditions, is where we have the opportunities for you to exit your trade, okay? It's very simple to understand, right? It's that candle, the entry candle, and the exit candle, it's this candle. As soon as you have the conditions that are twisted, they are different, they are opposite that the conditions that made you jump in, right? So we have a moving average going up on the situation over here. right? You could have placed your trade around here. Will be around a good, interesting trade on 136 pips. Perfect. Euro JPY is just skyrocketing. And we did have two opportunities to jump out. But why you were not allowed to jump out? Because you didn't have candles on the red color going down. Okay, you need all the conditions matched. Again, that's why it's important to understand where you can find good setups, how you can perform better if you follow all the situations. Okay, at this point, you should have exited your trade. No, not at all. Why, Rafa? Because we didn't have green candles on the upside and red candles on the downside. The red candle, it's your final point to exit your trade. In this case, you didn't have. Let me zoom in. It was a black candle. When we have candles that have not enough volume, that are not below the moving average, and they are not on the trend situation, they don't have the same colors. In this case, we have black candles to the sell side and white candles to the green side. At this point right here, look at that. We have white candles and these are black candles, right? Black candles, that means that you are on the wrong side of the trend. Those candles shows you that you are on the side of the trend that it's not matching the conditions that we are facing, right? Is that clear for you guys? Did I answer your question, Forex Race? Yeah. Kumaro-san. Hello, Kumaro-san. How are you, my friend? You're very, very welcome. Let's keep going. Euro NZD. So, sorry for that. Let me zoom out for a while. Well, it wasn't a triple cross, okay? But the candles were going up. I don't see any situation for now. Euro USD, again, a good entry over here. Good entry over here. Euro USD. I didn't send any signal because it wasn't a perfect conditions. I only send signals and I have to be extra careful, extra cautious about that. You feel free to trade, right? But my signals are very accurate because I send only signals that can be performing perfectly, right? So that wasn't a perfect trade because we have a green point over here, right? A green situation going up, going to the other side. Okay, look at this. ADX was not pointing perfectly up, but it was pointing up. And we have already 60 pips. Great trade, great trade. You should already be in a break even. Okay, if you were on break even, you have saved your trade already, and then you just let it run till we have the opposite conditions. What are the opposite conditions again? What made you going into the trade? A triple cross, ADX pointing up, and a green candle to the upside, in this case, a buy trade. To the downside, to the opposite situation, we should have moving average going down or crossing each other, ADX pointing down, and a red candle to the other side. That's your first point to exit your trade. Okay? Is that clear? Okay, there we go. Let's go. Euro GBP. Kumaro-san want to analyze Euro GBP. Kumarson said that he is on Euro NZD and Euro GBP. Let's see Euro NZD. Which was the trade? This one here? This one here? It wasn't a perfect triple cross, okay? It wasn't a perfect triple cross. It have reached 52 pips. It's already 12 pips only. I think that you should have been already on a safe trade, right? With your stop loss on break even. Again, guys, what are the conditions for you to raise your stop loss to your entry point? If you're trading the majors, what are the majors? AUD USD, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD JPY, USD CAD, and NZD USD. Okay, if you're trading those pairs, you're trading the majors, and the majors have less volatility. They're more stable because the amount of trades are bigger, right? That's why they're the majors. If you're trading those pairs, you should break even your trade around 15 to 20 pips. Okay, if you're not trading those pairs, you should raise your stop loss or bring your stop loss to your entry point at around 20 to 25 pips, maybe 30 pips, maybe 25 to 30 pips. Okay, that's the conditions. So in my opinion here, it wasn't a triple cross, perfect triple cross. Okay, it wasn't. And we have the opposite direction. No, we have a trend direction. Okay, but when we have a triple cross at the point or minutes earlier, okay, you are allowed to trade. Here, the triple cross was way before, way before, okay? It wasn't a perfect triple cross, okay? It was, okay, on the good side, on the opposite side, but it wasn't perfect. And the ADX was not pointing up with a good angle, right? We need a good angle. That's a triple cross with no direction, and then the ADX start to playing its role, okay? But you should not have entered your trade because the moving averages were not splitting from each other. That's the point where you have another good conditions for you to trade. And look how the trade really performed. That's what's important. Look, it was a good trade that could have give you around, let's see, 60 pips. At the max point, it could have given you 96 pips. Okay? Euro GBP. Where is Euro GBP? Well, I don't have it here. Let me add that. Okay. Euro GBP. All right, added. Oh, much better. Much better. Okay. We have a triple cross that happened way before, right? Look at this first one here. Look, that's a perfect triple cross where you have a green background and with ADX pointing up. That's a trade where you could have entered that point and could have give you 41 pips at the max 47, 57. Okay, so if you jump in around here, I don't know, maybe here comparison, it's not a triple cross, but it is a point that you can re-enter your trade and you should be in profit right now. Okay, 15 pips. Okay, but the important here is to understand the conditions that made you jump into the trade. How were the conditions? Were they perfect? Were they exactly as we are telling you? No, it wasn't. Okay, so they were probably more aggressive trades where you could just have more an extra layer of confidence that made you place the trade. The system is nice and the system is working, okay? But to work perfectly, you should just follow the rules. It may give you some pips, but it's much more risky, okay? It's riskier than you take trades following the rules according to the steps, okay? Do you understand that, Kumarasan? Okay, are you already in profit? Are you already in profit? Please answer me here. Just 1 second, guys. All right, guys, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're not. And hope this week you could have made lots of live sessions, okay? All right, so let's keep going. I didn't understand why I didn't have the Euro GBP over here, but it's okay. GBP AUD, look. Well, another good entry over here happening. Another good entry happening, okay? It was some minutes before, but it is a downtrend, okay? We have a pinkish backdrop. The triple cross wasn't that perfect, and the ADX is not that good. Again, all the conditions has to be perfect. No, they have to be matched. Here we have match conditions, although the ADX is not that perfect. And let me tell you something very important here. Can you see this? Can you see this point here? Can you see this point over here? Where those candles are just with big wicks over here? What do they have in common? They are points of support and resistance. That's why this candle here have touched that point, is now being rejected. So what should I advise you? Wait for that candle to cross that point, to cross that line, okay? Because it's proven that, I don't know why, but at that point, we have rejections. We have rejections, okay? So at that point, you should be placing trades that have passed that point, have managed to pass that area, okay? So you just keep focused on that, because you try to understand, and you're going to be more trained as soon as you get used to the system, okay? Your eyes will just blink, okay? Look, here it was a resistance, then it became a support, okay? Now it's support again, okay? Because it's a sell trade. Let's wait for that trade to perform better, or try to clash that support level, okay? GBP, BRL, GBP CAD, nothing happening, nothing happening. We have a sell trend, a good sell trade last Friday. It could have been performed around here, okay? Sorry, not last Friday, it was yesterday, I'm sorry. Could have give you, let's see. Yeah, no, not very interesting, 40 pips. Or 16 pips on profit if you follow all the rules. GBP CHF, I don't see anything going on. GBP JPY, GBP JPY. Well, here we could have a good entry, okay? and it wasn't that perfect because the daily trend still on a sell, but we have a grayish with a growing 4 hour. So we could have been performed around here, but it was a difficult trade. Okay, very difficult trade. You were around here 60 pips, around 50 pips right now. Okay, yeah, around 60 pips. The conditions right now, they're not good. We have another cross here that was not perfect. Okay, it was around here. Yeah, I think you are not in positive territory, but it's a risky trade. GBP NZD, don't see anything going on here. Yeah, nothing going on. GBP USD. Well, again, the 4 hour and the daily are on the opposite side, so I didn't take this trade. I didn't send you signals because it's on the opposite side. NZD CAD. Look how the trades, the pairs, they're changing. They're changing the trend right now. They're changing. NZD CAD's going to the upside, but before we have this huge downtrend over here. Okay, so maybe it's just a bounce. Okay, but you just should keep yourself away from the trades. NZD Chief the same. It wasn't a good trade because look, ADX was not pointing up. I cannot consider that a strong ADX. Okay, so I shouldn't be able. Sorry, I shouldn't be able to take that trade. Okay. Yeah. Well, no. Okay. From here, I could have sent you, and you would have hit your stop loss. That's a trade. First trade that I have showed you that maybe it's gonna hit your stop loss. Okay. NZD Chief, take note. But no, yeah, it was a perfect trade that didn't work. Okay. Yeah, a good trade that didn't work. NZD Chief. Ed Bennett, good morning. Cardevus, Arnold Cardevus, trade review. I'm not sure what you. So first time here, maybe it is. I think you're maybe trying to ask about trade view. Okay, trading view. Yeah, that's the platform we are using. Commercial Mark's last match noted it's blocking your. Okay, yeah, sorry, I have left your message blocking the screen. I am terribly sorry. Okay, so again, let me show you. That's the trade that maybe you didn't hit your. Sorry, it did hit your stop loss. As a DJPY, interesting point over here. Look at that, a good entry around here, and trade is performing. Okay, you should have just waiting for this to hit here. Yeah, around here you could have placed your trade. ADX was pointing up. Okay, look at this. I'm going to zoom in. ADX is pointing up, and that is the point where you could have placed the trade. Let's see around how many pips. Yeah, around 40 pips. Okay, that's the trade procedure. Okay, it's not perfect. Why it's not perfect? Because we don't have green background, but we have very small lines from daily and a 4 hour that it's going green and it's going up. entity USD, let's see. Another good trade over here, but the 4-hour and the daily are red. And look, they're red and they're growing. So which means that it's just a pullback of the 4-hour. Okay, it's not a changing trends. Changing trend. USD cap. Well, seems to be a good opportunity because it's going down. That's good. That's perfect. But it's just completely against the trend. Look, green. Everything is green. That was a buy trend on the trend side, and that's the opposite situation. It's just a pullback, maybe, right? USD chief again, not very interesting right now. It's going down, but it's completely green territory on the daily, and we have an ADX that it's not that going up, and the 4-hour is just on the other side. USD JPY, the same here, going up, and here it's down, but it's just a pullback maybe, right? US oil, very unstable. Let's see gold. Well, gold is going up. It's maybe just a pullback, but it's going up, which means that we have an ADX that are going up. It's going up, but the backgrounds are not on the same color of the trade that we are maybe going to take. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we complete our routine. Do you have any questions? Do you have any doubts? First friend is asking AUD/JPY 30 minutes for a buy. Let's see AUD/JPY. 30 minutes. Let's see the 30 minutes. Yeah, seems good to me. Seems very good to me. Look at that. 28 pips. That was the perfect moment to check this trade. Okay. Yeah, around here, I think. Yeah, around here. Maybe here. Yeah, maybe here. ADX is pointing up. It's not that with a perfect angle, but it is pointing up. Definitely it is. Okay. Correct. Ed Bennett. Do you have any questions, Ed? Cardaviews, Arnold Cardaviews. That's the trading view. Okay, trading view platform. I'll have a little break here over, guys, and I'll come back in 2 minutes. Okay, I'm just gonna grab a coffee and I'll be back here. Just a second. Okay, guys, I'm back. You could drop your questions. You could drop all your doubts about this. Okay. Let me come back. Let's see the 1 hour. Okay, that's my preferred time frame. Yeah, nothing interesting. We have this good entry over here. I think I collect some tips from there. Important for you to understand that not all the signals that I send are the trades that I take. Of course, I have to be extra cautious, extra careful, extra worried about sending you signals that may perform or not. Of course, if you are part of the system, if you are part of the group. AUD USD didn't place a trade over here. It's on a pullback. Let's go more rapid from here. Strong down trade, strong trade over here. Could have been taken from here, maybe here. Yeah, here. It's been performing well. I'm sorry, this is Bitcoin, Brazilian Bitcoin. No, Cachief around here. You could have taken your trade. Now you would have your break even stop loss hit. Let me see. Yeah, correct. Yeah, we have been already placed our stop loss. Okay, and there's a problem. You just have to wait for the next movement, to the next step to place your trade again. CAD JPY. No. Euro AUD. Euro CAD. Nothing very interesting, isn't it? Euro Chief again. Euro NZD. Excellent opportunity here. Look. Good entry. You could have been a good entry. It would be already on 82 pips profit. Nothing bad, huh? Nothing bad. Euro JPY the same. Need opportunity around here. Wow, 150 pips. Nothing bad, huh? I think the 1 hour is more reliable. Okay. It's more reliable. Euro USD. No. DBP AUD to the downside. We have to wait. Let's see the 15 minutes. Maybe it's a good condition. Do you remember where? Yeah, right here. It's a good, yeah, maybe it's a good moment for you to take the trade. Yeah, it's going down. Not a perfect entry, but if you can take this trade. Okay, stop loss would be around here, 1.760. And your entry should be around here. Okay, that's it. Live trades, guys. I have live trades. Live trades. Let's go back to the 1 hour. Sorry. VP if around here, it could have placed a trade. Okay. That's the triple cross. That's the ADX pointing up. That's the trade you could have taken with 60 pips, and you should be around here. Yeah, 60 pips. It's absolutely a take profit point. It should be earlier than that, around 20-25 pips. GBP JPY, GBP NZD, GBP USD downtrend, clearly downtrend, isn't it? NZD CAD. What's that? Nasdaq, come on. What's going on? What's going on with the Nasdaq? Oh my God! Look at that candle. Ah, okay, it was split. All right. That's it. Entity chief. Just make a cut here. I'm going to change my. I'm going to change my room. Okay, I'm going to the office. Okay, guys, I'm back. Okay, do you have any questions? Do you have any doubts? Do you have anything that you want to share? Let's keep going. NZD USD, nothing very interesting for now. 15 minutes, it's a counter trend. Pay attention to that. Okay. USD CAD, nothing very interesting, but we have a good opportunity over here. Okay. It reached almost 70 pips. USD Chief, nothing very interesting. USD JPY, good trade. That's the trade that I make some profit. Look at that. It was a good trade, isn't it? Over 100 pips. Over 100 pips. Please, guys, hit the like button. It's pretty much important for you to show your support to the channel. I'm giving you money for free. That's how I would like to point that. It's money for free. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Please show your support to our group. US oil, it's going up. So CAD will go up. which means that USD CAD will go down. So pay attention to that. Gold after a very long down situation now seems to go down. Just let me take some. Okay. Again. USD CAD, AUG CAD on the 15 minutes, not performing very well. It's struggling a little bit. AUG JPY the same. Let me see if the markets are already open. Let me see. Investing.com. Today it's a bank holiday on Great Britain, so we don't have the markets on London. Okay. Forex Factory. It's another good website that I like to visit. Oh no, New York have been already open. Yeah, it opens at 9:30. Okay, it's already open. 8:30, sorry. 8:30. All right, guys, do you have any question? We have almost 1 hour of live trades. That's what I think is going to happen. Okay. I don't see any good trades, any good opportunities for now. And I understand that we should be just an extra layer of confidence, but with cautious. Okay. We have big precautions about that. It's very sideways markets, and I don't think that it's a good opportunity for me to jump into the trade. Okay. The only trade that I advise you to jump in is GBP AUD. Okay. That's the trade I advise you to jump in, and you should be already in profit. Okay. You should be already in profit. Stop loss around here, and you trade around here. Okay. That's it, guys. Thank you very much. Please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe as well. And you are just making a good action in the meaning of supporting the group, supporting my goal to make everybody to make this possible for everybody. Okay, I truly understand that's difficult, that's not complicated, sorry, that's not easy, but it can't be not that complicated. Okay, I understand that it's a difficult situation being a trader. I understand how complicated it can be, but we should be struggling. We should be confident. We should be disciplined to make that steps even more easy every day. And I 100% guarantee you that the more you look at the charts, the more you look at the trades or opportunities are not good opportunities. We just should be training our vision, our eyes. Okay. That's an absolutely sure position that I have. The more you go to the charts, the more you place your trades, the more you deal with your emotions, the better trader you become. Okay. Should be difficult for the newbies, yes, but it becomes very easily when the times goes on. So take yourself a moment to understand what's going on, to understand the charts, to see what's happening, and you're probably going to be very successful doing that. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. I see you tomorrow, the same time, 8:30, and I hope you make some profits during the day. Let's see if we have good opportunities. Look at the GBP AUD for now. Thank you very much, guys. Bye-bye.